Planet Caravan.
Is that the name of the party?
Yeah. This car is pretty good. It's functional, it drives as a car, and it's also a really good installation. We're here, we're in some far distant suburb of Melbourne. We're not sure where, but we're at a big, huge sports centre. And for the party, every picture tells a story. And there's many different rooms in here. It's a full-on labyrinth. There's like even a swimming pool. The punters can come and get in tonight and bring their togs and go for a swim if they want. Pretty rare that you get something like this in Sydney.
And it's our friends Melbourne Underground Development, it seems, who did the PA at our party last Saturday night, isn't it?
Just about to leave for Adelaide. We're in Melbourne. We're at the Fortzone warehouse. I think we've been in Melbourne for a couple of weeks. It's cold, it's drizzly, it's wet. But Melbourne's a wonderful place, going off. Everyone's wants to hit the road again, and we've been in this space. Some of us staying here with the bus. It's been worked on. It's had welding done to it. The exhaust's been set up the roofway. Mutoids have been a great inspiration to me since about '87 when I first saw their Stonehenge at Glastonbury in the UK, and that sort of twisted my mind. And so it's great to be here.
Mutoid Waste started in the 80s in the UK, a fusion of the vision of Joe Rush and Robin Cook. Influenced by the Mad Max movie and Judge Dredd comics, they specialised in organising illegal parties in London. As the parties absorbed the energy of acid house, police raids in 1989 saw them relocate to Berlin, where they set up installations out of old military equipment, trucks, tanks and cars. They were one of the Eastern Bloc's first impression of the West as the Berlin Wall fell in 1989. Since then, the mutate and survive mantra has inspired many groups, influenced by their ancient futuristic post-industrial energy that their art and performance transmits.
Hello Robin.
Hi there.
Thanks for letting us stay at your place while we're in Melbourne.
Oh, it's a pleasure. That's a real honour, in fact.
Oh,
Because
cool.
I think what you're doing is spot on, and it's really good to see energies moving in this land now, particularly where so much uranium is being dug out of the ground. I think it's a really important issue.
All right, do you want to tell us a little bit about Mutoid Waste?
Yeah, we're basically still working with waste, sculpting with it, creating all kind of freely expressed forms. Where there's waste, we'll turn it into sculptural form. And we've been doing a lot of work since getting to Melbourne 2 or 3 years ago with the rave scene, providing installations and such like for some of the major parties going off here. It's been really good fun, yeah.
What about your dream of Earth Dream 2000? Maybe you could tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, sure. That's very much alive and well. It's been an ongoing dream for about 10 years now, since about '88. First came to us that really the ideal place for a bi-millennial celebration of the tribes, all the colours, the black, white, red, yellow and the green, would be the centre of this land, centre of Australia.
We're encouraging everyone to join the convoy and be mobile and be able to go into the desert in the year 2000.
What was happening in the UK in the 70s and 80s, where people found that it was no longer good to be stuck in a city, paying rent to the man and generally getting depressed, and it was much more interesting to get in a Ford Transit van or a comma walk-through, as we used to call them, probably with no rego, and cruise with a couple of hundred other people on the festival circuit. Obviously the UK is a lot smaller than this land, the distances here are immense compared with that. But certainly, a roving, moving, mobile tribe, selling their wares as they go, being creative as they go, is something that was quite heavily suppressed by Thatcher in the end. She violently smashed the peace convoy at what became known as the Battle of Stonehenge. So it's really good to see yourselves and others now taking to the road.
Maybe you could tell us a bit about these fire organs behind us.
The pipes, yeah, it's a prop basically for a project that we're working on now is a band. We're calling it Manual Override. Okay, Manual Override on. Basically, I feel that the DJs are doing a great job in the techno scene and the circuit, but that the notion of having several hundred people facing one direction, watching what's going on, hearing what's going on, can be added to with such things as this. I'm on a little 12-volt chaser unit, so we were getting a rhythm, a chasing rhythm, doof, 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 through the pipes, and at the same time up at the top there you get a big blue flame jumping out of the top. It's got a lot of potential. We've got our ears, we've got our senses, eyes, nose, mouth, and of course now I think we're starting, as the vibrational rate of the planet and ourselves and the cosmos around us, as the vibrational rate increases, obviously so does the vibrational rate of each of our own atoms. And this obviously is relative to the ability of our third eye and our pituitary gland to pick up on things etheric. As ideas come out of the ethers and the cosmos into my head, I try and bring them into reality and then to share them with other people. And I'm finding that there is a track to this, there is a path which makes sense.
Okay, get ready. We are getting messages from Mars.